Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us here today. I'm Corey Minton, a strategist at Splunk, and I'll be joined by a fellow Splunk strategist a little later named Dimitri McKay. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the future of data and how Splunk can help you extract the utmost value from your data and prepare you for a new data age. At Splunk, we have an overarching mission to remove the barriers between data and action so you can clearly see the data in your organization, but more importantly, turn it into business outcomes. Actionable insights that are relevant, timely, and can drive the growth of your business. Before we begin, I just wanted to quickly note that while we may talk about products and features that may become available in the future, you should base your purchasing decisions on the most current available technology. Today, our world is deep in the midst of a massive transformation, being redefined, reshaped, and interconnected like never before. In just a few short months, we've seen years of change, a 70% increase in internet use, 76% increase in e-commerce, and 65% of customer interactions are now digital. Rapid shifts in work patterns, new demands on digital systems, new innovations, customer preferences are changing overnight. These new demands are accelerating organizations around the globe to adopt new technologies like cloud, IoT, machine learning, and more in order to survive. Digitization is now a top priority for every organization, and you are on the front lines to deliver it. Digitization creates and thrives on data, making data now an essential service that organizations need to power business and drive transformation and thrive in the data age. Data is critical to supporting your increased demand on digital systems. It's driving your cloud and digital transformations and helping us solve health, supply chain, and educational challenges along the way. Most of all, data can help you answer your mission-critical business questions like, what's happening in the business? Am I secure? Are my apps performing? In this new data age, there will only be two types of organizations: those who will make things happen and take action powered by data, and those who will no longer exist. This is the data age, and it has only just begun. Data is no longer a record of what happened. Data now makes things happen. But why is this so hard for many organizations? That's because traditional data strategies and platforms aren't prepared for the data age. Organizations are now spending billions of dollars and countless human hours to try to tap the value of this data to solve critical business problems. They're creating data lakes, integrating and working across countless legacy systems, and fragmented cloud services that create massive data volumes, while also navigating the complex web of tools designed to aggregate, monitor, and analyze this data for specific needs across the organization. And now it's even harder than before to detect where the problem is. As the move to cloud poses great complexities with services now coming from different places, you have to lift and shift your apps to the cloud. You have to refactor and build new cloud native apps that leverage modern cloud technologies while keeping them all connected. The solution that's been offered to most of us is that you can structure your way out of the problem. But even with a massive budget, integration tools, business process maps, and a team of data or database experts, it's increasingly difficult to make headway. These solutions weren't built for the always-on, always-connected, need-it-now world that we live in today. This is why so many of the promises of big data just haven't been realized, but we think there's a better way. That's why at Splunk we have created the world's first data-to-everything platform. It's designed to remove the barriers between data and action so that everyone thrives in the data age. When we say everything, we mean that we're here to bring data to every question, decision, and every action. And while we do have a rich history in solving data challenges in IT ops and security, our platform has grown to include an expanded set of DevOps capabilities, and our brilliant customers have leveraged Splunk for a variety of business operations use cases. That's the power of Splunk. We want to help the world act on their data, but you can't act on data without context. That's why we offer solutions to help you investigate, monitor, and analyze and act on all of your data in one place. The data-to-everything platform can handle any data structure, from the most unstructured to the most highly structured, from the most rapidly incoming events to more static business data. We can unlock previously inaccessible value from any source by understanding the relationship between data, whether that's data in Splunk or disparate systems of record we know aren't going away anytime soon. We can go from milliseconds to months, literally any time scale, enabling systems and teams to analyze and respond to events over large amounts of time to answer business-critical questions. Splunk is the only solution designed to handle all of these data challenges and help you bring database decisions and action to everything. The reason folks have come to us for over 17 years is because they want our help spotting risks and opportunities in their complex, unstructured data. Our original founders knew that traditional databases and document stores weren't really great at investigating unstructured data when you didn't exactly know what question you needed to ask. With our approach, Splunk solved one of the biggest challenges in big data. If you've heard of Splunk, you probably know us as the world's best investigative tool for machine data, and that's because our investigative approach sets us apart from every other tool in the market. We were born out of the idea that IT and security should be able to investigate their unstructured data to identify and solve problems. Organizations can send us unstructured data from all the systems, devices, and interactions across their organization. Our unique architecture doesn't structure your data before you ask it questions. We're not managing a data lake. We've got a completely flexible investigation lake that's ready to react to your needs. We allow organizations to ask one question that often leads to a second and a third until you get the answer you need to drive your business forward. It empowers you to move quickly, to investigate, to act and solve problems fast. It's a fundamentally different approach, and that it's different than anything on the market. The next wave of data challenges aren't going to resemble the ones we faced in the past. Neither are the technologies that we need to face them. With this comes new demands for new platform requirements. In order to thrive in a data age, you need a platform that works in a hybrid multi-cloud environment, one that has a diverse set of data capabilities and empowers your business with market-leading solutions across critical use cases in IT, security, and observability. Our Data to Everything platform brings enterprise scalability and use case-oriented applications of modern machine learning and advanced stream processing. We meet users and data where they live and how they work, delivering unique mobile and connected data experiences that fundamentally drive business outcomes for today and for tomorrow. Priority number one at Splunk is customer success, and our relentless focus on customer needs across security, IT, and observability has led to Gartner and IDC continuing to name Splunk as the market share leader across security and IT. And within observability, Gartner identified us as a visionary in our first ever placement in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for Application Performance Management. As companies' needs have evolved, so have we. We've gone away from beyond purely investigation and now provide customers the capabilities across all four key competencies in turning data into action. Today, most companies have multiple tools running each of the steps separately across the organization. Security data tools are separated from IT, and within each department, you might find specific tools for specific individual use cases. While each tool may seem like the best job for that individual job, those tools and data silos are keeping you from realizing the power of all four working together. At Splunk, we're here to help you do more with the complex data in your business. In addition to the knowledge and expertise we bring in investigation tools at every stage of the journey, we've acquired companies like SignalFX for real-time APM, and VictorOps for IT analysis and incident response, and Phantom to allow automation to go beyond investigation to analysis and action. This framework can apply to nearly every data problem in your business. Functions that have digitized the fastest, like security, IT, and DevOps, will certainly be interesting and relevant, but you can also extend this to business operations that rely on those underlying technical services. Customers of all sizes are putting our Data to Everything platform to work and seeing exceptional results. We've talked at a high level about our Data to Everything platform, but now I'd like to focus where it all started for Splunk, and that's in IT operations. With Splunk, IT has the time to focus on things to drive impact on the business. Through our AI-powered predictive investigative capabilities, IT can become aware of issues and resolve them before they have an impact on customer experience. By not being drowned in war rooms or other reactive activities, IT can focus on driving innovation for the business. With analytics across the development lifecycle, IT and dev teams can make actionable insights to decrease time to value and increase time to deployment. Splunk enables IT to easily collaborate and share these insights across teams and provide ways to learn from past actions and continuously improve. Splunk enables you to embrace change with powerful modern IT monitoring, management, and AI ops capabilities, no matter where you are in your IT transformation journey. Splunk provides an integrated set of capabilities for increasing service performance and lowering outage costs across hybrid and multi-cloud environments. No matter where you are in your IT transformation journey, Splunk delivers value at every step along the path. You can get real-time metrics-based infrastructure monitoring and application availability with pre-built dashboards and intelligent alerting with Splunk IT monitoring and troubleshooting. You can reduce alert noise and use machine learning to find highest priority events with Splunk's event analytics and management solution. You can build a holistic view of how IT technical services power mission-critical business services with Splunk IT Service Intelligence, and continue to leverage Splunk ITSI with our powerful machine learning to prevent outages before they happen and make predictive analytics and automated remediation. All of this ultimately helps organizations to fully deliver on the promise of AI ops by dramatically improving the productivity of ops teams and improving the reliability of services. And this is why a modern approach to IT operations really starts with building and having a robust and scalable data-to-everything platform that can leverage streams, metrics, and traces at massive cloud scale, while delivering value from infrastructure monitoring to the applications they support to the mission-critical business services that they power. Splunk's integrated approach helps organizations avoid the downward spiral of outages and create a positive cycle of increased health and performance. As staff productivity improves with more streamlined monitoring, so does cross-functional alignment as multiple teams view holistic visualizations for an understanding of the environment, which leads to faster investigation, faster resolution times for issues, and ultimately higher service quality and improved customer experience. Our very practical and critical services that our friends at Microsoft power in email communications is just one example, and we're pleased to announce a solution to help monitor Microsoft Exchange and the underlying technical infrastructure that it supports it, called the Microsoft Exchange Content Pack for Splunk ITSI. We listen to customers and we deliver now out-of-the-box solutions that deliver insights and leverage Splunk's machine learning to reduce or even predict outages before they even happen. Be sure to check out the demo videos that we've got going at Ignite for more details on all the solutions we have aimed specifically at Microsoft applications. Now, if you're new to Splunk or you want to get started with Splunk for your IT journey, check out the link for IT Essentials, which is our capability to get you up and running quickly with Splunk for IT. And now let's go check in with my friend Dimitri to learn more about Splunk for your security use cases.
Thank you, Corey, and thank all of you for tuning in. My name is Dimitri McKay, and I'm a Principal Security Specialist here at Splunk. I'll also be your host for the next few minutes where we talk about Splunk for security. Now, in this few minutes, I'm going to really just cover a few things. I'm going to talk about security as it exists today. I'm going to talk about the ever-expanding footprint for security teams. And lastly, I'll talk about how to future-proof your security program. All right, so let's get started. Now, before we move forward, I'd like to talk briefly about the state of security operations today. Well, according to SC Magazine, it's fair to say that today's security operations is under siege. According to SC Magazine, 27% of enterprises receive over 1 million alerts per day. I know that sounds crazy, but let me just walk through very quickly how that happens. First, you have your infrastructure, which creates a lot of events, some of which are security events. Now, some of those will in fact trigger an alert when some known threat is found. Those alerts are sent over and combed through by the Tier 1 analysts who are trying to determine which of these is real and which are false positives. Once those alerts are validated, they're sort of tossed over the fence to our friends in Tier 2 who continue remediation. Now, the final state is simply this. There's a ton of alerts, and there's not enough people to investigate or to remediate them. All while the real threats are skating through, hidden in the noise, because it takes too long to get answers. But that's not the worst part yet. It's getting worse. In the past, there were lots of alerts, but things were simpler. We generally had one place to do our investigations. We had one place to monitor. It was our local network, our local infrastructure. And over time, maybe we added some private cloud. Maybe we dipped our toe into the public cloud with a SaaS service here or there. We found that we suddenly had new threat vectors that we had to be concerned about. And for some folks, maybe that dip of the toe was in a single cloud solution. Maybe they're getting all of their products and services from the same vendor. And maybe that vendor offers everything that they need for compliance, for security, for root cause analysis. But here's a fun fact. 94% of enterprises are using 5 or more cloud services. So maybe that's not you today, but maybe that'll be your organization tomorrow. And how do you secure a multi-cloud environment? How do you capture from 5 or more different independent companies for compliance and governance and risk? Well, I have good news. Splunk is uniquely positioned to address those security challenges. By using Splunk as the nerve center of your security program, you can optimize people and process and technology by leveraging statistical, visual, behavioral, and exploratory analytics to drive insights, to drive decisions, to drive actions across all of your infrastructure, on-prem, single cloud, multi-cloud. All data from the security technology stack can be used for investigation and to take a rapid, coordinated action, whether that be manual, whether that be semi-automated, whether that be full auto. But with Splunk as the nerve center, you get that view right from the middle. Here's how. At Splunk, we have over 265 apps available for Microsoft products and services alone. This is one example of those. This is the Microsoft 365 app for Splunk. And it's a no-cost app available to Splunk customers who want to glean value from Exchange, SharePoint, OneDrive, from Teams, from Power BI, from Azure AD, all in one place. These might be security, they might be compliance, or they might be IT ops use cases. For those of you who are focused solely on security, the Splunk app for enterprise security is your go-to SIM. This app offers a top-down view of your overall security posture and leverages the data that's been gleaned from all of your data sources, from your Microsoft products and services to your on-prem, to any third party that you decide to pull from in the future. And you can leverage enterprise security for case management, risk management, alerting, reporting, and dashboarding all in one place. Lastly, I'd like to mention that Splunk is not just about security within the SOC, but rather we can address security use cases that typically sit outside of security operations. Use cases such as compliance, such as data privacy, such as risk and compliance, such as fraud. Splunk can help you with all of those security-related challenges as well. All right, let's take this full circle. With Splunk for Security, we can help you with your current and future use cases. And by being source and cloud agnostic, we can capture all of those sweet Microsoft products that you're using today, as well as tomorrow, and any additional data sources that come on board. With your organization moving at the speed of cloud, who's to say what tomorrow will bring? And Splunk will be there to help you with your case management, your investigations, and your monitoring across an ever-growing infrastructure footprint. While you're here, feel free to jump on over to Splunk.com and give our free trial a test drive and turn data into doing. My name is Dimitri McKay. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you. Take care.